What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel. Now, today, we are bringing you another live Wi-Fi battle, and not just any live Wi-Fi battle, we are bringing you a new team here, and today is the first day that Pokemon Home is officially released. It dropped last night, so today's the first full day that it's up. And so I decided, you know what, let's build a team around a Melmetal. So I found some mods that I had from my previous games, brought those forward and mixed them with some stuff I already had. And you know what, we've got us a fun little Trick Room team here. But Choice Banded Melmetal, I'm telling you, he's a strong boy. So let's see if he can't put in some work here against a interesting team here. So we've got a very mixed team as far as tiers go, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think this team's actually pretty cool. I like this team that we're facing. So I think Hatterene is really good in this matchup, and so is Mimikyu. Like, I think this is actually a really cool team for this. Melmetal looks like he's gonna do pretty decent in this match as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. But we're just gonna lead Hatterene here. Obviously I would have liked to have had like a Runerigus on this team, but I don't have one ready, and I wanted to go ahead and get this Wi-Fi battle up today, since today is the first day of it being released. So sorry, no Runerigus, unfortunately, but you know what, we're gonna make it work. It's all good. Alright, so what do you lead with here? I think no matter what he leads with. Okay, so he leads Phalanx. I mean, the worst thing Phalanx could do is no retreat, Swords Dance, something like that, and then go for Throat Chop. But either way, like, we've got Mimikyu that just kills this, so I'm not really all that worried. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click Trick Room here. Should be pretty safe, I would think. So I'm expecting a no retreat or a Swords Dance, or maybe even just the straight Throat Chop. Okay, he just switches out. That makes sense. And he goes into Clefable. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get our Trick Room up for free. Always good. Always good to get that up. So now we've got a few turns to do some damage. So even if this thing goes for some kind of a fire move, even if it goes for like Flamethrower or Fire Blast, I'm really not too worried about it. So we're gonna go Melmetal, and I love his new sprite as he just sets up rocks. That's totally fine. I don't know why he would do that, especially since I had I had my Hatterene sitting right in front of him. And alright, so which one of your mons takes a double Iron Bash? I guess you go Corviknight here, but I don't know if Corviknight takes two from a choice banded Melmetal. As he goes back into Phalanx, I'm pretty sure this gets 2-hit KO'd. Nope, it just gets OHKO'd. Never mind. I'm telling you, this thing is stupid strong. It's such a good mon. I love it. Alright, so what's your switch into a Choice Banded Melmetal? I don't think there's much out there. Alright, what you got? What you got? Yeah, I think it's interesting how they changed his color scheme just a little bit. I think his colors are just a little darker than they used to be, and he's a lot more shiny. But I think I like it. I like the way Melmetal looks. He's a good boy. What's your switch in here now? I don't really think you have one, to be honest. Double Iron Bash basically just 2-hit KOs like everything on his team. Corviknight. So the worst thing this thing could do is... Okay, so you're Unnerved. You're not even Pressure. Pressure would have been way worse for us in this situation. Do we stay in and click Double Iron Bash? We have 2 more Trick Room turns left. I'm pretty sure we 2-hit KO this if we're banded. So I'm going to try it. Let's see. Yep, this is a 2-hit KO on a Corviknight. What is this? He might be lefties, but Hone Claws? Okay, yep, you're dead for that. My goodness, this is ridiculous. Melmetal's actually just completely broken. I mean, tell me one other Pokemon that 2-hit KOs a Corviknight on the physical side with a resisted move. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. All right, let's go, Melmetal. I will take it. I will take that every day of the week. All right, so we're done with our Trick Room, our first Trick Room set. But getting rid of Corviknight was huge. Phalanx, I wasn't really worried about Phalanx too much, but Corviknight is kind of a problem since my team is so physical. But yeah, just 2-hit KOing it like that is absolutely insane. As it goes Kingler. Okay. So we will go ahead and swap out. What do we want to go into here? I think I want to go just straight Jellicent, right? I don't see why we don't. He could go for a knockoff here. I think this thing gets knockoff. I never used Kingler. But on the chance that he goes for a water-type move. Ooh, as we get a Dynamax, is this Gigantamax Kingler? Maybe? Oh, it's Gigantamax Kingler. All right, I see you. I see you. Go for that Max Geyser real quick. Same thing. Same difference. Thank you. All right, so that kind of shuts him down a little bit. And the other thing we can do is go ahead and burn him. I'm not in a huge hurry to set Trick Room back up. I don't have to do it necessarily this turn, but burning this will be really, really nice. And I am glad I switched out. I don't want Melmetal taking unnecessary damage. As that is doing 0. What are you doing? Yeah, Jellicent coming through. This is the same Jellicent that I've used in previous Wi-Fi battles, and it's just such a good set. I just took off Taunt and replaced Trick Room, but it's literally the exact same Jellicent. Yeah, so now we just hit this thing with a Hex, and we can Strength Sap literally anytime we want. So I'm not too concerned about this. Max Rockfall. I mean, that's fine. Still not going to do much. I'm wondering if we can 6-0 this guy with Melmetal. We might be able to. I'm thinking we can, to be honest. So all I had to do was stall out his Dynamax, and now he is now he's small boy again. So let's go ahead and Strength Sap up just to make sure that he's like super, super weak. And if he switches out, then we take some power away from whatever comes in. And then I think Trick Room and go Melmetal and just kind of go to town. Yeah, I just want to see what Melmetal can do, and I really feel like he can just do a lot of work here. Ooh, SD. Interesting. Well, we're going to take one of those away. So he still isn't back up to neutral after the Strength Sap. Okay, can't lower his attack, but my Strength Saps are always going to be full healing. I might just stay in with this, honestly, and get the kill. Because right now he's back at neutral, right? So what do I want to do here? I mean, he's always going to heal me for full health with Strength Sap. So I'm going to go ahead and click Trick Room so that I'm faster. He's going to go for Rock Slide. That's still not going to do anything. Alright, so with this damage we've done to it, I'm more than happy to go out to Melmetal here and just start running up on him again. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to even get the chance to send out a lot of my Mons because of Melmetal. But yeah, anything he wants to go for, Melmetal just eats it for breakfast. Like, he's not doing anything to me. As he SDs again, I still don't care. So he's basically the equivalent of +2 right now, even though he's +4. But Trick Room is up, and I just clicked Double Iron Bash again. I don't see why I don't. Because Double Iron Bash, Oko's Clefable, and I would say probably 2-hit KOs the rest of his team. If we 2-hit KO'd Corviknight, then we 2-hit KO everything else. So there's no reason for me to even worry about clicking like Ice Punch or anything. I'm just going to click Double Iron Bash. Alright, perfect. As he's Helmet. Interesting. Very interesting set. As Sandstorm goes away, that's unfortunate, but it's not a huge deal. It would have been nice for like Noivern if Noivern came out when we were not under Trick Room. It would have given us that special defense boost. But it's all good. It's all good. And since our opponent Dynamaxed with the Kingler, we might just have to Dynamax with this here Melmetal. Since we can Dynamax after he Dynamaxes. I think it was Vileplume. I'm pretty sure this just gets 2-hit KO'd. Now, he could put me to sleep here, and that's something I do not want. I want Melmetal to actually, like, put in a lot of work. So I don't want to go to sleep. What is my sleep sack? Just go Hatterene, right? And just bounce it back to him. It won't affect him, obviously, but like it still just bounces it back, so nothing actually goes to sleep. Growth. I could have just clicked Double Iron Bash. All right. All right. I don't see why I don't click Psychic right now. Pretty sure you just. I don't know if you live this. This is a Hatterene. Yeah, no. Alright. Out of Trick Room. But I think we can just set it up one more time. And that's about it, to be I don't think there's going to be much more to this battle, to be honest. Melmetal has just kind of put in a ton of work. Meteor Mash. Interesting Clefable set, for sure. I honestly wish that it hit so I could see how much that actually would have done. But we're just going to go right back into Melmetal. As he forfeits. Yeah, Melmetal just kind of cleaned up in that battle. So, yeah, that is going to be, that's going to be the battle. And you know what? I'm gonna get another one. Actually, we're gonna make this a double battle upload here for my boy Melmetal. So give me just a second, and I'll be right back with another battle for you. All right, we are back with another Wi-Fi battle here, and hopefully Melmetal can put in some work here. Now, I have been searching for a battle for a while because today people just want to do Battle Tower for some reason. So hopefully this opponent here will choose to do 6v6 singles. We will see. But hopefully Melmetal can put in some work here, as we've got a very interesting team here. Okay, so we've got Maractus, which could be... I mean, Maractus really isn't that much of a threat to us, I don't think. We've got the... What is that even called? The squid? Salazzle could be kind of a problem. If we're not careful. If that thing's Sash, which a lot of them are, then Melmetal can't just OHKO it. But we did see from the last battle, we 2-hit KO'd a Corviknight. I have not, although I don't know if that Corviknight was like max defense, or if that was just, yeah, I think that Corviknight was like completely uninvested. Yeah, because a max HP one, I only do half. Although that may only be because of one hit of Double Iron Bash, but like, yeah, Corviknight should have taken that a lot better. But I think we just lead, what do we lead here? Let's lead Hatterene. One thing to keep in mind for my Crawdaunt is that Maractus can now get Water Absorb now that Pokemon Home is out. So my opponent could have transferred that Maractus over and gotten that ability. That wasn't something we had to worry about before, but now we do. So hopefully we'll be okay. But this team looks interesting for sure. I like my opponent's team. And look at that, 6v6 singles. Let's go. Okay, so obviously I don't like this lead. I don't like this lead at all. And so I'm going to swap out immediately into Jellicent. I don't want to take a poison move. I would go Melmetal, but then I'm just going to immediately take a fire move. As it goes Protect. Perfect. I mean, not perfect because I could have just clicked... I could have just literally clicked Trick Room, but I can't afford to just lose my Hatterene like that. It's just too strong. Okay, so yeah, this thing is definitely Water Absorb, by the way that my opponent brought it in like that. I mean, I get that it's a Grass type, but like I'm assuming it thought that I was going for a Scald. But I am not. So now we have Trick Room up, which is fantastic. What do you do to a Melmetal? Honestly, like, I'm coming into so many situations with just... Melmetal just comes in for basically free because you can't have Hidden Power Fire. Energy Ball is doing 0. That did a little more than 0. But, yeah, how much do I do to a Maractus? I'm pretty sure you just lose. Yeah, Double Iron Bash, OHKOs, Ice Punch, OHKOs. Yeah, so considering the rest of his team, I think I just clicked Double Iron Bash because it kills 2, and that's going to do more damage to the rest of his team than Ice Punch will. Spiky Shield. Alright, so that's wasting a turn of Trick Room, so that's not great for me. Plus we're going to take a little bit of damage here from the Spiky Shield. But I don't see why I don't click it again. I think my opponent's best play is to either just swap into, I guess, Corviknight. That's probably what we're going to see here. As he goes Ditto, so this could be an issue. My opponent having a Melmetal could be a problem. As we do half to my opponent's Ditto slash Melmetal. As he's red card. Okay, so this is an issue. This is a big problem. So now I have to get rid of my own Trick Room, which I only need one more turn. But I think I just go Jellicent here. Yeah, because otherwise this thing kind of runs up. Ditto is kind of a clutch bring here. Perfect. Okay, so that doesn't do much. And then Twisted Dimensions are going to return to normal. This turn we're going to click Will-O-Wisp, even though we don't have our Trick Room back up. So yeah, that way this thing's burned. And if I set Trick Room back up, then obviously this thing's going to be faster than me again. This now goes for Darkest Lariat. Alright, that's totally fine. And so now we just Strength Sap, because this thing's attack is like through the roof. And even if you want to switch something else in, I mean, that's just free healing for me. I'm assuming you go Maractus here? Going to Salazzle? Okay. So, yeah, this is just free HP as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but Ditto as Melmetal is kind of scary. Like, kind of really scary, to be honest. So I'm just going to click Trick Room again. Oh, okay. That's a good play. It's a good play. But, I mean, that's just going to give me more HP. So I'm assuming this thing is Nasty Plot, That's my guess, anyway. And this thing still might be sashed, which could be a problem. I'm gonna go Conkeldurr here. He's probably gonna be my my best switch in on this since my Jellyfish is kind of neutered at the moment. He goes Toxic. All right, that's fine. This is actually like the perfect switch. I don't know if he was predicting like the Melmetal to come in, like for Corrosion. But yeah, you just gave me my guts. It's just Toxic rather than Burn. So what do I do here? I'm pretty sure a Facade just Okos you. Let's see here. Yeah, Facade Okos here. So I'm going to click Facade because the Corviknight might come in, and I want to make sure that I'm getting Chip off. Okay, so he does go for Protect. Okay, so he's Toxic, Protect, Encore. Interesting set. So yeah, we're just going to click Facade here. Well, if we're predicting the... if we're predicting Corviknight, we could go Close Combat. How much does that do? How much do we do to... Okay, so I'm going to switch up to Close Combat now. In case the Corviknight wants to come in. Substitute. So you are Sub, Protect, Toxic, Encore. This is such a weird set. Okay, but, so what we do here is, we just go Hatterene on this, and literally you can't touch Hatterene. Because you just bounce back everything. Lefties. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to swap back into Hatterene, and, like, Magic Bounce just gets rid of literally everything you want to do. And actually, with Corrosion, can you Toxic yourself? I don't know if that's a thing. Goes for Protect. I don't care about that. Go ahead and Toxic me. I don't know if you can Toxic yourself because of Corrosion or not. I feel like you can't. But this is a free Trick Room, though. So I'm assuming my opponent swaps out here. Alright, so what do you go into? Into your Malamar. Okay. Predicting a Psychic move. I get you. That's going to go ahead and give me a free Trick Room here. And why do I not click Dazzling Gleam here? You're going to take a huge amount. I don't know if you live a Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. I mean, I get that he was predicting a Psychic, but that was kind of like super risky there. Yeah. So, but do we kill with a Dazzling Gleam plus Mystical Fire? I feel like we do. How much do we do with Mystical Fire? That's the question. Not enough. I don't think we kill. Not if it's fully specially defensive. Then we don't kill. If he's physically defensive, then we kill. Do I take this risk? What is Hatterene there for on his team? Hatterene completely walls the Salazzle, but if we have Trick Room up, then the Salazzle really isn't that big of a problem at all. I'm taking it. This is a very risky play, and I probably shouldn't be making this play. But if he's physically defensive, we kill. Okay, he's physically defensive. Cool. Yeah, that could have... Because if he had Iron Head, he OHKO'd there. And that could have been really bad. But I will take that. As you go into Maractus, do you take a Mystical Fire? I feel like you don't. No, you don't. I'm clicking that again. Let's go, Hatterene. Okay, Focus Sash. That's fine. Like I said, Hatterene really isn't, like, crazy on this team. Obviously, I would like to have it for the... I would like to have it for the Dazzling Gleam, just for the squid. But I don't think that he can break through the rest of my team, especially not since I have a Mimikyu in the back. So I'm really not that worried about it. How many more turns of Trick Room do we have? Just one. Okay, so we can go ahead and sack this and take the Maractus with us. Yeah, we can go ahead and take the Maractus with us. I see you. I see you with the spiky shield. I see you. So I could save this for Death Fodder, actually. But what do I want to go into here? I don't want to go just straight Melmetal, because I don't think I can take 2 attacks from it. I'm going to go Conkeldurr, though. Which, if I had predicted the Spiky Shield, which I should have, I could have gone Conkeldurr on this turn. On this past turn, and then gone for the Mach Punch. Yeah, as this damage is starting to rack up quite a bit. But so, I'm going to predict the Spiky Shield here so that we don't take damage. We're going to go for the Earthquake. Yeah, just Earthquake is not a contact move, so we don't take damage from hitting it. And that way we can still live long enough, because I think we would die if we had gone for something else, so... As he has Sucker Punch too. That's not gonna kill. But we can kill you. So we trade Conkeldurr for Maractus, but Maractus was kind of his answer to the Jellicent. And so now Jellicent is gonna be really good for Trick Room here, and that's actually what I'm gonna go into. But Hatterene being still at 1 HP is not bad. Okay, this is a pretty decent switch. I obviously can't Strength Sap or Will-O-Wisp, because then I'll just end up hitting myself. But what do you want to do here? I feel like you don't want to set my Trick Room for me, so I may go for Trick Room, but you're going to be slower. I'm just going to go for a Hex and see how much this does. I see just straight withdraws. Yeah, that wasn't a good outing for you. We're just going to click Hex here, and that does about a quarter, so that's not too bad. What's stopping me from burning you right now? Nothing, I don't think. Switcheroo. Oh, okay. Are you Choice Banded? Is that what you are? Choice Scarfed. Okay. But you're still burned now, so I'm not terribly worried about that. That does hurt my Jellicent a lot, though, not being able to Trick Room now. So what do I want to do on this turn? My opponent isn't going to go for a fighting type move, obviously. So We could go straight Crawdaunt, but I don't know what I do after that. I really need Trick Room up is my issue here. So I think I've got to go Mimikyu here. I could sack the Hatterene, but I don't think I want to just yet. Goes for foul play. Gonna go ahead and take that burn damage. And I'm gonna click Trick Room and, well, actually I could just kill this. I could just kill this right now. So if I kill this, I think I'm just gonna kill it. I think I'm gonna hold off on the Trick Room for right now, just because Trick Room is minus priority, so it will go last. Man, I could have gone for Trick Room. So we're going to go ahead and do almost no damage to this, and then go straight into Hatterene. And then that will probably just give us a free Trick Room. So that's how we're going to get Trick Room up. I'm going to probably have to start playing a little faster here because I think we only have 6 minutes left. So yeah, even though we're at 1 HP, yeah, so we bounce everything back. So you literally can't do anything to us. And this is a free Trick Room. So I'm telling you, Hatterene's still got some usage. Even at 1 HP, Hatterene can still do work since they've got this this weird set here. Now my Hatterene is not min speed, like 0 IVs. Just in breeding, I wasn't able to get it quite that low. So this one is probably faster than me under Trick Room. So we've kind of got a little bit of a problem here. I mean, actually not really, because we have Melmetal. Melmetal just kind of destroys here. So, and our Melmetal is also not min speed, so that's kind of an issue as well. But we'll find a way to get around it. Do we go ahead and sack this now? I think we do. I think we have to. I think we click Mystical Fire for the hopeful, the drop. Okay, we are Dynamaxing out here. Okay. I wasn't even considering that as an option. But, you know, we're playing against randoms, so we can't expect our opponent to follow Smogon rules. Now this makes it really difficult for us, because we just set Trick Room for his Hatterene. Okay, so we are faster under Trick Room, and I would love a drop. As we do get the special attack drop. That's huge. That's great. So that goes ahead and just... One, that wastes a turn of his Dynamax. And two... I'm going to go Melmetal, and you know what? You Dynamaxed on me. I think Melmetal should go big boy here. I think it's time. Like I said here on the channel, if the opponent Dynamaxes first, then I see no problem in Dynamaxing as well. Now, we might be slower than this under Trick Room, just because my Melmetal is not min speed. Yep, we're not. And I'm also not Dynamax candied either. Can we live? We do. Alright, so Max Steel Spike. Okay, so he has the Babiri Berry. Can we still kill? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. That Babiri Berry is very clutch. The thing is, Melmetal under Trick Room still does a ton of work. And I still have 2 of my Trick Room setters around. I think I have to go Jellicent here and waste my Dynamax. But Melmetal can still do work because there's no rocks. So I'm going to go Jellicent here and take this hit. I know I'm ending Dynamax early, but I think I have to preserve my Melmetal. And this battle, of course, ends in less than a minute for no reason. I hate this timer. Max Flare, we can eat that. Perfect. As you can go ahead and shrink back down. And now we just click Hex here. As we should be faster now that Trick Room, I think Trick Room just ended. So what do you go into here? You go into Malamar? This is burned, right? Yep, so you're going to take a good chunk here. Not quite going to die. Well, burn. Oh, and burn kills. Nice. So yeah, basically he can go into about anything he wants to here, and then I can still get Trick Room up with... yeah, I could swap out into literally anything I wanted. Hatterene's dead, but like I can just swap out into like Crawdaunt, and Crawdaunt just kind of murders his face with Waterfall. So yeah, but the battle's over. But Crawdaunt checks this, and once we got Trick Room back up, which we could definitely do, just by swapping out and then bringing back in Jellicent on literally anything and just click it, we would set Trick Room back up, and then Melmetal just kind of cleans up from there. So Melmetal getting to Dynamax that turn, and if the battle timer hadn't been so short, Nintendo, if the battle timer hadn't been so short, we would have actually gotten to see it clean up there. But we're gonna take that win, and we're gonna say that Melmetal did his job. He did a bunch of damage to that Hatterene, and yeah, he's a good boy. He's a very good boy. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this double Wi-Fi battle, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are excited about all the new Pokemon that are now in the game because of Pokemon Home. I will have some more Wi-Fi battles very, very soon, featuring some other mons that have now returned, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye!